Time. Hey guys. Okay, I'm ready. I don't know how to start, actually. It's really hard, especially in a foreign language. Okay, guys, it gives me so much pleasure to see you on my channel. And today I'm going to share with you my weight loss experience. On the one hand, it was hard journey, but on the other, it opened new sides of my personality and completely changed my lifestyle and a mindset. Because the losing weight is not about diet, but about thinking. And let's talk about it. If I'll put you in a context, I would say that the first experience of losing weight was when I was 14. And then my life was absolutely changed after Sugar film, which I watched in absolutely um, huge dream of losing weight and without any knowledges about healthy diets. And then when I watched this film, I was very um, emotioned about it and decided to just avoid all sugar, all gluten in my diet, and that really helped me, really. And actually, I did much workouts then, and I've lost 20 kilos in 3 months, I think. It was, the weight in the beginning was 85, and in the end, I was 65 kilos, but I wasn't satisfied with it because my goal was 56 kilos. With avoiding sugar and a gluten from my diet, I avoid all the food which I absolutely love. And in that time, I get huge mistakes because in that avoiding, I get overeating. And my life was based on this circle when I was eating healthy for 6 or 5 days per week. But in the end of this week, on the weekends, I got usually cheat meals. And in some moment, I realized that I can't restrict myself always. Yes, I can restrict myself for month or maybe for a year, but not for the rest of my life. And if I want to completely change my body, I have to change my mindset firstly. And for that understanding, I went not so fast because this journey took 4 years. And in the end of last year, I was 17 kilos and I was actually very destroyed. And I had no understanding about what I should do to achieve my goal and have the body of my dream. And in some moment, I just decided to give up. And in that time when I just decided that, okay, this is my body, and maybe I will not achieve my goal. Maybe I will not have this picture which I usually have in my head, which I loved imagining, and I decided that, okay, I will give up. And in that point, everything changed. Because in some day, I just asked myself how I will live my life when I will be slim. And I just imagine, like, okay, if I would be slim, I would eat everything what I want to, but not in a huge portions. And then I asked myself what I truly love. And I've seen that my guilty pleasures are not too awful and they can actually be useful for me in my losing weight. Because I am very obsessed with desserts with cottage cheese or with just cheese. I love cheesecakes, I love cheese balls, and I remember that I've seen like, okay, it's not too bad, and it has protein, and protein very useful in losing weight and in building the body, especially when you have much workouts. And what I did, I decided that I will eat everything, sugar, gluten, but not in huge portions, and I will avoid not some products, but I will avoid overeating in my life. And in that time, in that point, everything completely changed because I was working out. I got 4 workouts per week, and one workout was usually during about 2 hours. Yes, it was hard, but I can tell that it was exhaust me. No, I was very motivated, and workouts usually uh, gave me some huge energy and a pleasure. Well, in this journey, I was eating everything, and I was just enjoying my life and living with a thought like, okay, how I will live when I will be slim. And I was living this life in a moment when I hasn't this body, but with these habits, I built it, the body of my dream. And in that time, I've seen that losing weight is not about diet. Losing weight is about completely changing in our mindset. If we are living from position of the fat person, we are always trying to be cozy for our people, but not for ourselves. Since this understanding, I decided to be in love with myself, and I decided to choosing myself always in my life because life is too short to compromise with circumstances, and in that case, it's very short to be for others but not for yourself. My advice to you in this losing weight journey is always choosing yourself. It's changing not your diet, your life, material things. I mean, your diet, your workouts. No, you have to change yourself. And you have to choose in yourself every day and asking yourself what I truly need, what is better for me, what is better for me. And you have to see it, you have to feel it from the bottom of your heart. And not trying to be cozy for other people. No, live your life and feel in the freedom. And the most strange thing which happened with me in this journey was the bullying. I used to be bullied when I was overweight, and it was okay. Like, I remember it was in the school, it was from my relatives too. They usually taught me that I'm too fat, that I have to lose my weight, that I have to change something in my appearance. And then I was thinking, like, okay, when I will be slim, I will have some positive comments about my body. But no, when I lose weight now, I got bullying about my body again. And these people taught me again that you are very skinny. You are too skinny. You have to gain weight. And I was like, what a shit. I would not say bad words here on YouTube. I was very shocked about it because I did a huge job of my body. I changed myself and I said that yes, I changed my diet and maybe I stopped avoiding something, but in that case, I had and I'm still having workouts, and it was very hard journey. And I was waiting that they will say to me that no, you're looking better. But when they told me that you have to gain weight, or that earlier you was better, I was like, why? What's are happening? Maybe the problem in me, but no. And then I came to the mirror, I looked into my eyes and asked myself, am I satisfied with my appearance? Yes, and I'm proud of myself. And it came from my heart, from my soul. And I've seen that this changing was a very useful for me, and it changed not just my body, but I actually changed my personality. And maybe I became uncomfortable for somebody's, but I became comfortable for myself, and I boost my self-confidence. And now I'm very proud of myself. In general, I lost 32 kilos because the weight in the beginning was 85 and now I'm 53. And you can see these pictures. And I'm very proud of myself. And I could tell that it took 5 years of my life when I opened new sides of me, new sides of diets. Also, I ask myself what works for my body, what is not, because everything is very personal. And if you want to change something in your diet, if you want to avoid something, but I would not recommend you to make it, you actually have to ask your doctor because everything is very personal. Also, I want to say that the choosing from the quality is very important, because when you are choosing healthy products, you are choosing not just energy, you are choosing yourself, because discipline and a healthy eating are actually the way of self-love. And yes, you can treat yourself with some sweet and not avoid it, but in that case, you have to be more focused on the protein, healthy protein, vegetables, fruits, nuts, and they are useful not just for the muscles, they're useful for the whole body. Well, in the end, I would like to wish you the strength, and remember that the dreams come true and you have enough strength to change your life. See you in the next videos. Bye bye.